Hey everyone, so today is a very highly requested video that a lot of you guys have asked me to do for a while now, and I finally have gotten around to it. So it's going to be my skincare routine, my morning and night routine, which is pretty much the same routine, but I'm just going to show you all of the products that I use on my skin to keep it clear and glowy and fresh and bright. Okay, so before I get started, I just want to tell you a little bit about like my skin tone, my skin type and all that, and then I'll show you all the products that I use. So my skin is pretty pale. I'm between like an NW15 and NW20 in MAC foundation, if that helps at all. Although when I do buy MAC foundation, I always go towards NW20 just because it's a little bit darker. Honestly, I could probably use the NW15, but I like to give myself a little bit more color. But I will tell you that I do tan very easily, although I don't tan anymore. A little like secret about me that I hate to say or hate to admit, it's not a secret, why did I say that? But a little fact I guess about me is that I used to always use like the indoor tanning beds, probably when I was in high school, like between like freshman and junior year. I would tan all the time, which is like the biggest regret of my whole entire life because I have had to have, I guess that makes sense, moles removed like by the dermatologist. I had one on my stomach and one on my back removed, and so now I have scars there which were from, they were caused by the tanning bed. So I don't ever recommend that. That's why I'm completely like an anti-tanning person now. I'm all about just like fake tan and all that stuff. So I have oily skin, especially in the summertime, but it's really weird because I don't know if I'm technically combination because my whole face will be oily and then my nose will be dry. Like I'll actually have to use like an exfoliator on my nose and the rest of my face will be like totally shiny and oily, which is really weird. I don't know if you guys have that issue too, but I think it's really weird. I just want to say one thing. I know I'm taking forever to get into the products that I use. I actually just placed an order online for a whole entire care system, like a serum, eye cream, a face cream, a day cream, night cream. So that hasn't arrived, and the only reason I'm purchasing like a whole new system is because I've heard really good things about the products. Not that the products that I use right now aren't working. I just kind of want to switch it up. I love trying out new skincare items. But this is the skincare routine that I've been using for probably 2 to 3 years, so it's been working really great for me, and I'm not saying that I'm giving up on these products. I love them. I just wanted to try something new. So let me know if you want to see like the new products that I've purchased in like maybe like a skincare haul or something. Okay, so the product that I really attribute to making my skin look really good, the Korres Wild Rose Moisturizer. This is how it looks. Cream I've used a lot, and this is pretty new. This is supposed to hydrate and brighten your skin. So you know how when you go like pick out skincare products, you can usually go towards more like acne fighting products or wrinkle fighting products or skin tone correcting products. I always go towards like the skin tone correcting products and the products that say they're gonna like brighten your skin and stuff like that, because I don't really have acne. I did have a lot of breakouts in high school and stuff like that, which I'll get into in a second. But I don't have acne or anything like that. I don't need to fight deep wrinkles. I am just wanting my skin to look bright and glowy, and so those are the kind of products that I like, and this moisturizer is amazing for that. I feel like it really does make my skin look bright and fresh and glowy, and I like that a lot about it. It smells really good too. It's supposed to smell like wild roses, hence Wild Rose Moisturizer, but to me it smells cinnamony. And I like that a lot though. So I love this moisturizer. I'm not going to get rid of this moisturizer just because I've ordered a whole new like skincare system. I will continue to use this, but this is more on the thicker side, so it's good for the winter months, and summer's coming, and so I've ordered a little bit of a lighter products that I'm really excited to try out. And also I have oily skin. This is for normal to dry skin, so you wouldn't think this would be great for me, but I really like the extra moisture it gives me. So even if you have oily skin, this does work for you, and a little bit goes a long way. So this is pretty much the main thing that I swear by, that I go by, that I feel like keeps my skin looking, like bright and fresh and stuff. And I forgot to mention, I will put that like, under my eyes and on top of my eyes and everything. Like I use it as an eye cream, I guess, too. A couple months ago I actually started to use this item. It's by Korres. It's called the Evening Primrose Eye Cream SPF 6. So the main reason I got this is because I always wear SPF. I always wear sunscreen. Like sunscreen around my eye area, it can sting a little bit, and if you ever get sunscreen in your eye, you know what I'm talking about. My eyes water for like an hour straight because it hurts. And this is actually an eye cream with SPF in it, so I thought that would make my eyes burn, which it doesn't at all. And then as my main source of like sunscreen, I love the Neutrogena Pure and Free Baby. I've been using this for a while, SPF 60. The reason I use this one over like the blue one, because the active ingredients like the sunscreen blockers in this are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, which are natural sunscreen barriers, I guess. And a lot of times with like the blue ones, the active ingredients are all chemicals. So this is technically for babies, but I mean, it's the same exact thing. And I like using baby sunscreen more anyway because it's more like protective, and usually most of the time, not all the time, they use natural sunscreen. The only downside to natural sunscreen, well, not natural, but you know, the active ingredient is natural, is that it can give off that like white cast. But there are more high-end brands that are natural that claim to be like, they don't give you a cast of white, but I haven't found any. As far as like cleansers and exfoliators and stuff, I used to use the Aveda Connects, I don't know the exact name, I'll put the link and everything down below. But it's a liquid exfoliator by Aveda. I used that for a long time. The only reason I stopped using that is because I found the Be Fine exfoliator, which was in my very first Birchbox. I've been using that a lot and I am loving it. I'm going to purchase a full size of that pretty soon. But before that, I was using the Aveda liquid exfoliator, which is a really good product, and if you're looking for a good exfoliator, I definitely recommend it. The cool thing about it is that it's completely liquid. And normally you think of exfoliators, you think of, you know, stuff with abrasive, you know, particles in it, and this one is completely liquid, so it's good for your skin. You're not going to scratch the surface of your skin or anything like that. Face wash is actually in the bathroom right now. I don't want to go get it, but I use the Clean and Clear foaming facial wash for sensitive skin. They have one for like acne prone skin, which has parabens in it. The one for sensitive skin doesn't have parabens, and I try and keep my skincare routine all completely paraben free. So that is what I use. I actually just saw a commercial last night. I don't know if you guys have seen this commercial yet. It's for Neutrogena. They have like this whole new natural skincare line. It's called Neutrogena Naturals, I think. But they had like a exfoliator, a cleanser, a lotion, I think a body bar soap, I don't know, but it said in the commercial paraben free, sulfate free, all of this stuff. So I'm actually going to check that out before I repurchase the Be Fine exfoliator, because that has sulfates in it, and I think the Neutrogena Naturals ones doesn't. I might switch from my Clean and Clear foaming facial cleanser to the Neutrogena Naturals foaming, or Neutrogena Naturals cleanser. So I haven't actually went to the store and, you know, checked it out or anything, but that is on my to get list. Yeah. Okay, one more thing about my skin. I did used to have acne, not acne, I would have those zits that were completely like under the skin. You couldn't pop them. They were like big boulders, you know, you couldn't really conceal them either because they were so big. I remember it was around like driver's training time, so I was probably like 15, and that's when I had like a lot of those. So I must have been like stressing out or kind of nervous or I don't know what, but I had a lot of them all over my face, and I actually went to the dermatologist for them because they're like not poppable and they hurt really bad. If you have them, you know exactly what I mean, where like even if you make a facial expression, if they're in a certain area on your face, it hurts really, really bad. The products I'm going to show you are very, very old. They're prescription only because my dermatologist prescribed them to me. They're very, very old. I don't use them anymore because they've been expired for years. The reason I still keep them is because if my skin ever does start to break out again, I know like the actual names to ask my dermatologist for, because I don't want to forget the names because they worked so good for my skin. So if you have acne prone skin, or you're suffering from acne right now, or if nothing's working for you, or if you just have enlarged pores, or I don't know, like just any kind of skincare product or acne scars, these products were amazing for me. You can, you know, write them down and go to your dermatologist and ask them, you know, do you think these products would work for me? Because I heard good things about them or something like that, because they really, really, really worked for my skin. So the first one is a cleanser. This is the name of it. I'm not going to even pronounce it, but pretty much just benzoyl peroxide, 6%. And this was actually prescribed for my back because I used to get a lot of breakouts on my back because my hair was always really long, way longer than it is now, but I'm still growing it out. And yeah, so my conditioner would sit on my back. I now clip my hair up in the shower because I don't want to get acne on my back, which I still actually get zits on my back here and there, which is really annoying. But it has like a little, like almost it feels like sand in it, but like very little sand, like very small, I don't know, kind of exfoliators, I guess, and it made my skin completely clear. It buffed away like all the dead skin. It just makes your pores really small. And then the cream that I was using along with that is called Trinitin, I think, cream. They gave me 0.025%, so depending on your, you know, skin, they'll probably give you a different different percentage. But this cream is a very like oily kind of, not oily, but very creamy, and it just made my skin amazing, and it completely cleared it up. So if you're struggling with acne or acne scars or anything, any kind of skin issue that you just can't seem to like get rid of, I would definitely recommend asking your dermatologist about those two products because they worked amazing. Another thing is that I'm always drinking water. When I was little, my mom never ever ever had pop in our house. And by the way, do you guys call it soda or pop? Because I always say pop, but my boyfriend and like his whole family say soda, but my whole family says pop. So never had pop in the house. I've never really drank pop. I've never been addicted to pop like I know so many people are. I am addicted to water. Like if I don't have enough water in the day, my body is like, gets so like thirsty feeling, like I just have to have it. So I really think this does help with my skin too, keeps it like from not like getting dry and I don't know, stuff like that. I just feel like it's just good for my skin. But yeah, that was pretty much all the products that I use on my skin. It's a very simple skincare routine. I just use pretty much the Korres Wild Rose Moisturizer along with sunscreen, and I use this morning and night. I don't have separate routines for morning and night, but that is soon going to change. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see that haul video of all my new skincare products that I recently ordered. I'm so excited to get they should be here tomorrow, I think. They should be coming in the mail, I think. That's so annoying. Let me know if you want to see that, and then I can do like a skincare haul, and then maybe after I use them for a while, do like another skincare routine / review video for you guys. But this is the routine that I've been using, all the products that I've been using for a really long time now. I hope it was helpful and informative, that maybe you learned something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have to say hi to somebody. Oh my god, thank you so much that I wrote it down. Okay, I just want to say hi to someone who has been asking me to say hi to her in like every video for like 2 months now. She's been asking me through my Facebook page to say hi to her. So hi Amber, thank you so much for reminding me like very consistently, because I keep forgetting. When I sit in front of the camera, my mind goes crazy, everything like flies out of it, and I forget what like everything that I want to talk about. Was picked and chosen, and she knows who she is. I'll put her name right here, and she picked the purple set if anyone's curious, and she actually told me that this is going to help her start making videos, which is so cool. So I can't wait for her to make videos. That's really cool, and I'm glad that winning something like that has pushed her to start to make her own videos, because I really encourage anyone who wants to make videos to start, because since I've started making videos, this has probably been like the best time of my whole entire life. So congratulations, and thank you to everyone who entered. All the links and information of everything I talked about will be down below for you guys. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys soon.